Once upon a time, a long time ago in Japan, there was a young girl who was about to get married. Her name was Chio. Chio was about to marry this young farmer who lived in a faraway village all the way across the big river. But the night before her wedding, Chio's mother called to her and made her sit right in front of her and said, "Now listen, Chio. Once you marry, you belong to your husband's family. You cannot just come back here whenever you want to. Do you understand this?" "Yes, Mother," Chio offered timidly. "Now listen, Chio. Always obey your husband and treat your mother-in-law with utmost respect. Think of her as your own mother and don't ever be rude. If you did anything rude, you would embarrass me and put this family to shame. Do you hear me?" "Yes, Mother." Well, Chio and the young farmer were married the next day. And as it turned out, her husband was kind and hardworking. Her mother-in-law gentle and generous. So Chio started to work hard, cooking meals, cleaning the house, doing the wash, feeding the chickens and the pigs, and taking very good care of her elderly mother-in-law. But as days and weeks passed, the mother-in-law began to notice that Chio often looked sickly and weak. Many a time she would ask, "My dear Chio, are you feeling all right? Is there anything I could do for you?" But every time Chio would answer, "Oh, my dear mother-in-law, I am fine. Please do not worry about me." And yet as weeks and months passed, Chio began to look more and more sickly and finally began to look pale. One day, the mother-in-law could not take it any longer. She said, "My dear Chio, you have been such a perfect daughter-in-law. I care about you as if you are my own daughter. Now, if there's anything wrong, please tell me." "Oh, I am so sorry, my dear mother-in-law, to worry you like this. It's nothing. It's just..." "Oh, I could not tell you because this could offend you badly." "Nothing would offend me. Chio, please, you must tell me." Now Chio's face turned beet red. She shifted this way and that, seemed to hesitate a great deal. But finally she said, "Well, it's just sometimes I have this urge to pass wind." "Oh, I know this is so terrible. That is why I have been holding it in." "What? Do you mean gas? Is that it, Chio? Oh, I am so sorry, my dear mother-in-law, to offend you. Please forget what I said. I'll be just fine the way I am." No, Chio. Don't be ridiculous. Come on, we're a family. You can pass gas if you like. Go ahead and let it go. "Are you sure?" "Well, with your kind permission then, I think I will. Excuse me, my dear mother-in-law." And Chio stood up, lifted her kimono, and let it go. What followed was a tempest of biblical magnitude. The roof was gone. The walls crumbled. The mother-in-law flew off. The furniture broke into bits. The chickens, the pigs, the neighbors' children, they all swirled around all over the village. When the young farmer came home, he was amazed at this colossal destruction. Then his neighbor brought his mother home. He had found the woman in a tree 10 miles down the road. But luckily the mother was not hurt. "Mother, what is this? What happened to our house?" "Well, son, it's your wife and her gas. She's been holding in." "What? Where is Chio now?" The young man ran down the road that led to Chio's home village. He caught up with her just in time, right before the big river. Chio, where are you going? You must come home with me. No. How can I go back after what I have done? Oh, Chio, it's all right. Don't worry. I can fix the house. Don't worry. Everything will be all right. Well, after that, they decided to hold once a week special occasion for Chio. So once every week they would open up the shoji screen doors, they would remove the furniture, and they evacuated the chickens and the pigs, and they tied the neighbor's children to trees. And the grown-ups would hug the poles, and Chio would let go. And now that they have made it into a weekly ritual, there was hardly any more damage to the house. And Chio felt much better, and so did everyone else. Now, I know you are all waiting for me to say they lived happy ever after, but just hold on a second, because there's a little bit more. One day, Chio was coming home from the marketplace when she came upon a group of people gathered around a coal pantry. Now, all those people were finely dressed, but among them, she saw a little boy crying. So she walked over there to ask what was going on. Well, our prince here would like to eat some of those delicious pears, but we cannot get to them, one of the ladies said. Well, it was an unusually tall and slender tree that all the fruit were well out of reach. But also the trunk and the branches of the tree were so thin and delicate, you could not climb it without breaking and ruining the tree. But I really, really want those pears, the little boy cried. Well, perhaps I can get them for you. You could really? Oh, please, please. If you did, my father will give you a big reward. All right. But first, all of you must walk over there and hold tight onto that fence. Well, by this time, Chio had gained such control over her power that the gentle wind took the tree just so, and all the delicious fruit landed on the ground. Wow, you're amazing, the little boy cried. And of course, the king, the boy's father, rewarded Chio handsomely for the kind deeds she did for his son. And after that, Chio began to discover more and more creative usages for her newfound power.